Today, our family decided to take a peaceful trip to Showa Kinen Park in Tachikawa, one of the most beautiful autumn destinations in Japan. From the moment we stepped through the gates, we could already feel something special in the air. The sun was gentle, the breeze was cool, and the warm colors of autumn seemed to wrap around us like a soft blanket. People walked slowly along the wide paths, and the sound of children laughing echoed from a distance. Leaves in shades of gold, orange, and deep red danced above us, drifting quietly to the ground. It felt as if the park itself was welcoming us with open arms. As we followed the main path, we entered the famous Ginkgo Avenue, the most iconic site of Showa Kinen during fall. Tall ginkgo trees lined both sides of the walkway, forming a golden tunnel that stretched far into the distance. Every step we took made the fallen leaves rustle softly under our feet. At this moment, it was impossible not to smile. Families were taking photos together, couples were holding hands, and even strangers looked happier than usual. The whole place glowed with the warm light reflected from the golden leaves. It felt like walking inside a painting that only appears once a year. After leaving the ginkgo path, we moved deeper into the park toward the Japanese maple garden, where the red leaves create a completely different atmosphere. Here, the scenery turned more delicate, more poetic. Japanese maple trees spread their branches over small bridges and ponds, creating layers of red, orange, and brown, reflected perfectly in the water. Visitors were slowly lining up to take photos under the brightest maple trees. Everyone waited patiently, and no one seemed to be in a hurry. The beauty around us made time feel slower, softer. Even the kids quieted down for a moment, watching the leaves fall one by one into the pond. As we continued walking, the sound of water appeared ahead. Soon, the lake opened up in front of us, shining under the afternoon light. Here, many families and couples were lining up for the swan-shaped pedal boats and small rowing boats that drifted gently across the surface. It was a peaceful scene, parents pedaling slowly while their children pointed at the ducks swimming nearby. Couples laughing as they tried to steer their boat in a straight line. The soft splash of oars touching the water. Some boats stayed close to the shore, while others glided toward the center, where the trees reflected beautifully on the still water. Just watching them made us feel relaxed. The lake added a calm, soothing rhythm to the entire autumn experience. We found a wide open grass field nearby, where people were simply sitting or lying down, soaking in the sun. Some brought picnic blankets. Others just lay directly on the grass with their eyes closed, enjoying the perfect autumn temperature. It was the kind of peacefulness that you don't often find in the busy streets of Tokyo. Photographers were everywhere, some with huge cameras and tripods, others just using their phones. Many waited patiently for the perfect moment when the wind blew and the leaves swirled in the air. The atmosphere was filled with excitement, but also calm, relaxed energy. Families took group photos, trying to capture the happiness of the moment. Kids ran through piles of fallen leaves, kicking them into the air like confetti. Every corner of the park seemed to hold a different kind of simple, quiet joy. For us, this trip wasn't only about the scenery. It was about spending time together, watching the kids run, watching them discover the beauty of nature. All of it reminded us how important these small, peaceful days are. We walked side by side, pointed at trees, laughed when the kids chased leaves, and took lots of photos to save these memories. In a busy life, days like this become treasures. As the sun began to lower, the golden light became even softer, shining through the trees and creating a warm glow over the entire park. It made everything look magic, every leaf, every path, every smile. The later it got, the more romantic the park became. The shadows grew longer and the air cooled down gently. People were still arriving, hoping to catch the last light of the day. Some walked quietly, some sat on benches, watching the scenery without saying a word. We continued wandering through the smaller paths where fewer people passed by. Here, the leaves covered the ground completely, forming a colorful carpet that rustled beneath our feet. The kids enjoyed jumping into the piles of leaves, laughing as they tossed them into the air. It was peaceful in a way that felt almost unreal. As we approached the exit, the sky began to turn orange and pink. A soft glow spread across the park, and the trees seemed to shine even brighter against the sunset. People gathered near the open fields and lake to watch the final moments of daylight. Some couples held each other's hands. Some parents lifted their children to give them a better view. Others simply stood still, taking slow breaths, trying to memorize the feeling of this beautiful autumn evening. We were quiet too. Sometimes, the best way to enjoy a moment is just to be present. Walking toward the exit, we looked back one last time. The park was still glowing softly, as if it didn't want the day to end. And honestly, neither did we. This trip reminded us of how beautiful nature can be, how precious family time is, and how peaceful life feels when we slow down, even just for a day. Showa Kinen Park in autumn is not only about the colorful leaves, it's about warmth, connection, and the gentle happiness that comes from being together. And today, our family found all of that here.